this disturbs me. When this awful oceangate tragedy and the Titans of it. One of the people who came and spoke out and said they had real concerns about everything that went on was James Cameron, who's an expert on all of this.
He is, surprisingly.
Yeah, but now he's on about making a programme.
Yeah, so there's reports that he's in talks with a big streaming service. I can imagine it's either Apple or Netflix to turn what happened into a drama series.
No.
Off from the bat, I think this is a very distasteful... I think, you know, usually when you're going to do documentaries or films about accidents or incidents such dramatic as this, you'll leave it at least for a good couple of years. Give time for the family to process what's happened and for them to grieve. He was very, from the jump, being quite vocal. He knew that they were gone of the 5 men who had died, sadly. But, you know, network bosses at streaming places, they haven't named whether it's Netflix or Apple, they think he did such a compassionate job with Titanic that he may be able to do the same with this and turn it into a drama series. Apparently, he's been looking at people such as Matt Damon to play a character in it, and I just think it's all too soon. I don't think tragedy should be kind of being punned for entertainment. I know there's probably curiosity from all of us about what happened during those 4 days for those 5 men, but I think bringing it to screen and for families who are still processing their losses.
They've only just had the memorial services.
Yeah.
They don't even have funerals or any bodies. I mean, it's just awful.
Sometimes I just think Hollywood bosses and film producers, they almost sometimes are a bit heartless, because I just think they just think of what's going to be a big hit next on Netflix, and, you know, people will watch it, of course, because they want to see, you know, that dramatisation of it, but it doesn't make it right at all.
But you can see with a business mind, as you say, I mean, the eyes of the globe were totally captivated by that whole story for the best part of the week, weren't we? You can see that they can see the pound sign, the dollar sign, they know that loads of people watch it. But surely it would need to take time, because we're not even clear about the surroundings
what's happened
of that tragedy.
Well, James Cameron, he has a lot of contacts in the sub-industry, so for him, already when the accident was happening, he already knew what was going on, and himself, he's visited the wreckage of Titanic 33 times, so it's a scene he knows well, but, you know, I do feel like you do need to give it a bit more time for more things to come out, you know, so...
I'd give it a good 5 years.
Yeah, 10 years even.
I
I think even for people watching it, it'll be quite uncomfortable, because that story alone, it's heartbreaking.
It is, yeah.